sour note? I never heard that before until now. La, 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 la. Old New York podcast, folks. Welcome back. They're getting hitched. La, 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 la. It's going to be great. The San Francisco TKOs. Do you guys listen to music? I think the fuck you don't. Lil Uzi Vert ain't got shit on this. But in the game, you just gotta feel the music. Woo! I feel the soul. You can turn that down. God bless, brother. That's beautiful, folks. Welcome back. The Old New York podcast. We're here. Two good friends of mine, Sean Godwin, Hannah Doyle, soon to be Mrs. Godwin. Oh my gosh. First, before you guys check out the beautiful pictures and you see the wedding and all that shit, you're going to follow everywhere on Instagram, TikTok at the Old New York _ Facebook, Old New York Podcast. And my friends, you're getting hitched. Oh my God. What was the exact date that you guys got engaged?
It was May 4th.
May 4th.
Yeah.
If you forgot right now, that would have been gold. But I was praying on your downfall, heavy. Excuse me.
Had fucking evidence for the DV case right there.
Hey, man, that's fine. That's fine. You can have all the evidence you want. I'd still get my kicks out of it. I'll sit in the courtroom and die laughing, bro. That would have been funny as hell. So what was it about Mrs. Hannah Doyle that you just saw? When did you guys start dating? I forget.
May of 21.
What is it that you just saw in that girl and you're like, that is the one to put the ring on the finger for?
It probably wouldn't be where I was at now without her. So
that's how it goes, man. You gotta find men. You gotta find a woman who kills you out. Kenzie stopped me doing all stupid shit that I did. I'd do really stupid things when I was fucking around and I was a kid. I'd get all fucked up and think it was funny. Yeah, she was like, you gotta stop doing that. Yeah. And then I started doing it slightly again at the Bills games, but for a bit of a reason. And I just don't do it in public anymore. And, she killed me out. She's a good girl. Well, I mean, I'm so fucking disheveled because I don't know anybody that's getting hitched like that. I know, like, personally, because we go back. Like, I know plenty of people who I work with. Yeah, and it's like, okay, like, I know you, but I haven't known you my whole life.
Right.
Like, I've known you my whole life. Yeah. That's wild. Mr. Sean Godwin's getting hitched. What have you guys been up to lately? Are you guys just hanging out?
Fucking hanging out, man. Ain't been doing too much.
How's work been? Have you kicked the shit out of anybody recently? For the new listeners, we got a lot of new listeners here now. Sean is a corrections officer, and Sean, stand up, and I guarantee you're gonna go out of that fucking frame. You might hit the ceiling because it's slanted. Sean's a big motherfucker. Like, you could do some damage, bro. Like, if you really wanted to kick the shit out of some guy, you could do it. Have you?
I had one.
Really?
Yeah. I
didn't think you'd say that.
The paperwork I had to redo is sitting in my truck.
So wait, what happened in the situation? Who was it?
Just some inmate turned on us, so.
Oh, and they started swinging on you?
He didn't start swinging, but turning on you is enough to...
What is it?
Like, so he wouldn't lock in, tell him to lock in.
Oh, I see.
We say we have to assist him to the cell, and someone this lady put her hand on his back, and, like, gave him a little nudge. He took a step and started turning back, so then we just fucking put him on the ground.
Did you pepper spray him?
No.
Have you had to do that yet? I know you've gotten pepper spray, but have you had to, like, really fuck somebody up with, like, one of your police things?
No.
Really? Not even like a taser?
It's been, all my time has been pretty uneventful, and I'm very thankful for it.
As you should be, probably.
It's,
You'll be alright.
Yeah.
You'll definitely be alright. And if you got
if anyone wants a job.
Anybody can get in?
Got to be 21.
And you said there was, like, a record low. I remember talking about this. There was, like, nobody signing up to be a corrections officer. Yeah,
so they're doing regional hiring right now everywhere but out this way.
How do you sign up? Let's just do a fucking... What do you technically work for? New York State?
It's nysdoccs.com.
Okay, so if you want to be a corrections officer... If you're slightly racist and you want to get your hands on anybody you want and get away with it, you can do it. Fuck you. I'm bringing your ship down. I don't give a fuck. It's going too good for you. I got to put some BB pellets into your fucking sail and slow you down. I swear to God, dude. Like, I would be a corrections officer because, like, everybody has that moment. They're like, I'm the one who's getting attacked. I would just wait for that day and be like, let's fucking go. And I'd let out 20 years of anger
There's-
onto somebody. And I've thought about you all the time in that mindset of wanting to kill someone, which like with the work that I do and the people I work with, I do want to kill people all the time. But like, honestly, I think about you and I go, I hope Sean is okay and he's not getting shivved in the bathroom right now. Because I'm just like at work in a crawl space, just rethinking all decisions.
Yeah, I don't
like,
miss
where
that.
could I go next? I could get the fuck out of this. And I think about you and I'm like, what if I became a corrections officer?
It's so like, it can be a very shitty job,
Yeah, I can imagine.
but it's the easiest job I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not
You just
good.
work long.
That
You just
seems-
work long days.
You work really long days.
That's
So
it.
we have what you're what you're telling me is all the people watching the worst people in the nation who are on surveillance of them 24/7 are working extremely long hours.
But it's easy.
But it's like, if you're a prisoner listening to this, because I know you fuckers got TikTok and shit. You ever see that? Prisoners got
Yeah.
TikToks. I know you fuckers see that. Be nice to him. If you're not, I'm gonna fucking get you to jail. You're gonna give me an in, and I'm gonna be like Mike from Breaking Bad. And she'll
It's-
fucking shank somebody.
It's all rounds and counts. The most of your day is just walking.
Damn. And you don't have to discuss your pay. Don't do that because that's stupid. But
The pay's all public. You can look it up. All New York State shit.
is it decent money?
All state employees are your salary is public.
Fucking wicked. I don't work for New York State, but now the company I work for gets money through gets like funded jobs through the NYSERDA program.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't work for the government. I don't get government benefits or nothing like that. But like
yeah.
I do work for the government.
Yeah.
And
So like
I fucking hate it because they're very strict and like you cannot make a mistake and it makes you better at what you do, but it's so frustrating. Like they don't like if you forget one thing, like imagine on your job like you forgot to sweep, right?
Mhm.
They don't give the company money until it's swept. So like little things have been coming up, so we got a million little things to worry about.
that's fucking weird.
And they're not giving us any money. New York State's like, nope. They're just not gonna hand it over. It's frustrating, bro.
Yeah.
But
Look,
at
like-
least you're on the good side of it.
all of our all state employees, you can look it up. Our wages are public.
I might consider that.
If you go on the corrections page, it tells you start off at 56,000
Mm-hmm.
before like soft money, like inconvenience pay. You can get hazard pay in like certain situations,
Huh.
and then like your overtime and
Oh, and overtime's probably crazy too. I mean, I don't mind working overtime. Kids our age, like, I don't like that about like our generation
It's
because
just-
kids our age don't work. They don't give a fuck about working, bro.
it's just shitty when you're on a if you're working a single and you're going home after. And you get the call and it's like,
Nah.
you're working a single? It's like, yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah, you gotta stay a little longer.
But,
Fucking A. At least
I mean,
the money.
it's money in your pocket. So,
I guess I'll tell you now since we're like in an intermission. Do you know about the chick from West?
the one that hung up. By,
What the fuck are you talking about?
there was a girl, knew her. She, like, the bridge by Paul herself.
No.
Oh, no. I got a much better story for you.
Maybe something not so sad.
Oh, dude, it's so much better, bro. It's so much better. It's so much better. Don't choke, I'm sorry. Sydney Sterling.
Oh,
The voice?
okay, yeah.
Folks, we're back, and we're talking about Sydney Sterlace. Little girl, what was she, 15 years old? 15 years old out of West Seneca West High School, our alma mater here, the trio's alma mater. Dude, like wicked vocals. I couldn't believe it. Is she still in? Do you guys know? Because it's the
I
voice,
have no
right?
idea.
I know, yeah.
So she's still in. And she ended up, dude, she had 4 people spin the chair. Michael Bublé, who I don't like how Michael Bublé was talking. He was talking kind of creepy, and then he said that he was taking like NyQuil on the show. I'm like, he said one weird thing.
It was like allergy meds because of the cat.
Allergy meds. Okay, so it was something.
What fucking cat?
Thank you. Like I was like, you're just bringing up how you're doing drugs.
She has her cat on the
She brought
show?
her cat into the show because she named it Sydney, and that's when like right before Sydney chose.
Oh yeah, because she brought it out and she was like, "You could come to my
It showed
team."
up at my house, and I didn't know what to name it, so I named it Sydney, and then.
Fuck off with that, dude.
No.
Such a liar. But it was a Michael Bublé. Who the fuck is he, anyways?
I don't know.
He's a singer.
He's a singer.
Yeah.
What songs is like? Because I don't know anything about his songs.
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
really, no, I really only listen to like his Christmas music just because.
Really?
Yeah.
Word. Okay, so he's actually a singer.
Him, though.
Oh yeah, a lot. The women love him, and I never like. I've heard his name before. I know who Michael Bublé is, but like I don't know who Michael. Like I've never dug deeper. But he had him, Gwen Stefani, who ended up becoming the coach of Sydney Sterlace. Snoop D-O double G. Snoop Dogg.
That
Like,
motherfucker's
imagine being 15 years old. Like we probably walked by this girl at like Target, and we're like, oh, there's just a person walking by.
everywhere. Yeah.
And now she had the opportunity to get signed to Death Row Records on a 7-day contract. I was like, what the fuck? But the biggest one to me was Reba. Yo,
I love
me and Kenzie are big Reba fans. Like, Kenzie's like devoted to Reba, but I'm always like at least listening. The
Yeah.
dude from Shameless is in it. I forget his name. The young guy. He's like the boyfriend who plays football. What the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
I don't remember. You remember Kevin from Shameless? Oh, you never seen
Yeah,
it?
Kevin. Yeah.
Kevin, it's that dude.
Watch it if it's on because he puts it on. But
It's a good show. I liked it, but that character's good on it. But by any means, it's not even about the fucking show. I just love the show so much. No, but Reba McEntire, like country music herself.
I
Like,
chose Reba.
yo, I was thinking, she's like, I'm your grandma in this situation.
When is your mom?
And I'm like,
your grandma?
I would have had the puppy dog eyes. I would have been like, Reba, you believe in me like Van? I can do it. No, I was like, I couldn't believe though, because like in my head though, from our generation, you look at that like roster, and I get for women it's different, but maybe that's my bias. But I still feel like Snoop Dogg is like the biggest name on that album, or excuse me, on that album, on that
Well,
Coach's
he does
rollout.
Fucking everything, dude.
He helped
He's
Katy
just-
Perry with California Girls.
He's
City
just,
Sterlace, that's marketable.
This dude's just doing side quests, man.
I swear to God, he coaches football. He plays football sometimes. He goes to the roast now, which I know it's
Fucking
like a bit late, but
the
you watch the roast
Olympics, dude.
Tom Brady, bro?
The Olympics and shit,
You
like
ever hear what he does for his grandkids' birthday parties?
No.
People started recognizing that he was Snoop Dogg, obviously, and he didn't want to take away from his grandkids, so
Yeah.
he started dressing up as whatever the theme was, so nobody knew it was him in the costume.
That's like humble as a motherfucker. I swear to God, dude. I love Snoop Dogg, and I just can't believe she didn't pick Snoop Dogg. But Gwen Stefani is like that girl though, too,
For her,
respectfully.
yeah.
Yeah, like that. Realistically, for her age, like she probably knows a lot of Gwen Stefani and the cat bullshit. Like you really pull with the
Snoop Dogg
cat,
threw a flag on it.
dude. Yeah, he did. He did throw a flag on it.
He said illegal use of an animal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, he's not Mike Vick. It could have been illegal abuse of an animal, but it's not because Gwen Stefani loves her and she housed her. And I found her by my door and she was shaking and had the big Disney eyes like the new Garfield movie. You ever see that movie? It was terrible. I didn't watch it.
everybody
either.
watching cats are fucking stupid.
Watching cats?
No, cats. To everybody watching, cats
Oh.
are fucking
We don't
stupid.
slander cats.
Oh, I see what you. Well, I mean, I can slander a cat like a little bit in my eyes because like I like cats. They're cool, but like when you go to give them medication and they're just like, "Fuck you," I'm like, "I'll fucking kill you." Like I could kill you. I could do that right now. I hate when cats do that. Like dogs,
I'm
when you
allergic
try to give them like
man.
medication, they'll just like back away from you.
Yeah,
But like
you're not
cats,
getting
sometimes they're
bit
little
by a fucking
assholes.
dog for trying to give him medication.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what'd you say?
Has your dog ever bit you trying to give you medication? Probably not.
Never in
Bingo.
my
My
lifetime.
dog's a good boy.
All dogs are good boys and good girls. Cats are just fucking there, and they don't like you. They just
You want to hear a funny fucking story that is like 1,000,000% true?
yeah.
I was working with my buddy Tyler, and he's this big fucking dude, and he's massive. He's like probably 2 something. He might be 200 or just under 200 pounds, and he was a former boxer.
Okay.
The dude was a good boxer, and he boxed a lot, and you could tell because he's definitely not off upstairs, but every now and then he'll be like, he'll like do that. And he's like a little off-putting because he's very violent.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll fuck him up if I need to. He's a weird guy. But I go to his house after work just for like 10 minutes to help him. And I was moving some shit with him. And we go and we smoke a bong. And he goes, I'm going to let my dog out. He's got this dog who is this big and just like Diesel. His name's Django. He's a pit bull. This dog has been shot. This dog has been abused and forgotten about. Sweetest boy in the world, to your testament. All dogs are good boys. Just good dogs, bad owners. Mm-hmm. And that's just facts. So he's like joking with me because this is a big fucker. Like, he's only this big, but he's beefy as a motherfucker. So he's like, yo, check this out. So he brings him to the door. He's going to let him outside. And he's going to walk him out. He goes, hey, sit. And he sits. And he opens the door. He goes, stay. And the dog's like fucking leaning. Like, I can't wait to go outside. And it's just standing there. And he doesn't move. And he goes, release. And the dog goes shooting down the stairs. And he looks back at me. He's like, look at me, the good dog owner here. I'm sitting in his house. I'm watching Mythbusters. We just got out of work.
Yeah.
And I just smoked some of his weed. I'm watching on Mythbusters. They were trying to put rockets on a surfboard. I'm like this on his couch. I'm like 10 minutes from leaving.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there watching. And I get a call from Tyler. And he goes, yo, bro, we got an emergency. You got to come down here. And two things go through my head. I think, one, he lives on a busy road. He's got a young dog who's only 4 years old. May just ran out in the road and killed itself.
Yeah.
Two, because he was jumpy. He was crazy. And he's a good puppy. But I love him. But you never know. Two, there is an emergency at the house that I am a guest at. And I have been now made aware that I got to handle an emergency. And I'm like hand on my nuts watching fucking Mythbusters. So now I'm like, all right, let's go downstairs. And Tyler, because he's all jumpy in a former boxer, I don't know, bro. He's like losing his mind. He's twitching all over the place. And Django is in the core of a woodchuck, just ripping the woodchuck apart. And there's been times where he's gotten woodchucks and killed them, but he takes them away and, gets rid of them and brings the dog in the house. He didn't have time. He goes, I went up to him. He started growling at me. And he walks up and, like, these are two people, like, there's, like, you ever see a big dog, like a Mastiff, and you have to prove you're the alpha?
Yeah,
This is a dog where it's a pit bull. If you fuck around with a pit bull's going to shit and sleep wherever the fuck it wants. So he's like, losing his mind. And he goes, you stop doing that. Stop. The dog is not fucking around at all. He tried to throw a pool on it, like one of them little baby pools.
Yeah.
He went to try and throw one of those on. I was like distracting the dog for a second. He was like kind of still not fully invested in eating the corpse.
Yeah.
So he throws the pool on it and the dog comes back, starts barking like you never fucking heard before. And the dog goes and like snaps at him. Bro, and he just steps back, right hook, and smashes the dog. Because the dog just went to attack him. And I'm like, oh my God. The landlord comes out. The neighbors are yelling. I'm crying laughing, bro. I'm howling laughing. But the dog like attacked him, so he stepped back, hit it, and the dog was fine. I thought I had to call the cops on a fucking dog, bro. I thought I had to call the dog. Like, that's the first time. Like, you can give your dog your medication and shit, but you gotta know if animals can fuck you up. And cats choose to fuck you up. But that dog, it took so long. And the landlord comes out with a push broom and just started pushing the dog away. He's picking the dog up. He's got a weak stomach, too. He can't eat, like, mild wing sauce. He starts coughing and hacking up and sweating and shit. So he's like, and he put it on a shovel and I chuck it in the woods. It was terrible. But I swear to God, bro, back to Sydney Sterlace. The cat got her, and that's fucking bullshit. These cats are assholes.
No.
And I've only had one bad experience with dogs, and it was like a week ago. It was terrifying, bro. I have people who can confirm it. That dog's fucking nuts. But either way, roundabout, we got there, whatever. Sydney Sterlace, keep going, girlfriend. I mean, shit. What was she singing? She was singing Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah. What do you think she's going to sing next? Like, do you think she goes, like, more old school?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think the battles
I
are
just-
coming up right now?
What is that?
The battles where they like have two people on stage singing like the same song with each other.
Oh, and they gotta
yeah.
outperform each other. Do you know how like all the rounds work?
Not really. She promotes it on her Instagram, so I just kind of see it.
Understood. Oh, that's just. I can't believe that's happening. That's so great.
School. To be
Huh?
on fucking
That's what I'm
TV.
curious about.
Dude.
Like, what does she do for school? Like, do they send her everything? Is she doing online school this year? Like, what's going on with it?
How much you want to bet
Well, how
she's
long
like?
is that gonna go for?
At least while she's on the show.
Well, yeah.
I'd bet. And now I think students. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they get the option of hybrid. Or
Really?
I feel like they do because kids got their
dude.
issues and they're like, I have social anxiety, and it's like, you know what I did? I did too, and I just went places, and it got better. That's all I did.
I
Like,
woke up and cried. It was fine.
it's fine. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, and some people don't let it out. Be better. This is a happy moment on this podcast. This
Went
isn't me
places.
just saying that depressed people should go outside, but I went outside and got better. And now they like.
Before school, my mom would drive me to wherever the bus was, and that was it.
It was over with. That was totally, and it's not like you're sitting in school like, oh my god, I'm socially anxious, like trembling.
Yeah.
But it's like it's weird, but it's overcomable. And I feel like now new kids, like the kids now, if hypothetically this is how they work it, and they have the option of hybrid. I don't know. I don't think I like it. I want everybody to be back. I miss like I would
wouldn't
go
do
back to
anything.
high school in a heartbeat, just seeing all your friends all the time.
I'd also go back.
I liked my high school experience. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad. I didn't have any like terrible moments, or maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't mind it,
If I was doing hybrid, I wouldn't be getting anything done.
dude. I didn't do anything during COVID. That was the best year of my life, bro.
I
COVID was
graduated
awesome.
by doing nothing.
When everything first started happening, we were supposed to leave the next week for nationals in Virginia.
Oh no way. That's fucking terrible. I know that
Texted us and was like, "Hey, your last practice is gonna be like Thursday or something." We were
And
like,
it just
"Okay,
happened-
Great.
you just had that notice of your last practice out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We had like meetings and shit. We're like, we're gonna meet here at this time. We have an hour. Like, we have to do everything we can do with this hour. We're at like Fireman's Park.
We got an hour before cops show up.
That's
Fucking roll.
right. We're just break. I went to a Halloween party during COVID, and remember that when there was the rules when you could only have like a max of like 14 people at your house or
Yeah,
something.
dude.
We had like 16, and somebody brought it up, and there was a minute where everybody was like. We were like, holy shit, because we were so cooped up. We're like, we're breaking the law right now. We're killing people in states far away.
We just talked about this recently, where he was like, "Don't you remember the curfew?" I said, "Curfew."
Yeah,
There was a curfew.
There was a
What? I think I
curfew.
remember this.
that.
like
When
that
was the
summer
curfew?
at the beginning, because that's when all the rioting was happening too,
I was
everywhere.
at
Oh,
Robertson the night I
yeah.
was there.
And I was working
Okay,
at Ted's
sorry.
at the time, and they had to write us notes to keep in the car. That if we got pulled over, if we were out past curfew,
This is why I'm out.
yeah,
Wow. Why don't I remember that? I think because when I was during COVID, I still had a beginner license. So I think either way, if I was out at night, I was already kind of screwing
You were
myself.
already skunked.
So I was like, fuck it, might as well just drive whenever I need to.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. COVID was a weird time.
very
Like I
fucking
reminisce
weird.
on a lot. Like I was just looking at videos and deleting shit off my phone, and I found so many like I got big. everybody gained weight, bro. Everybody gained weight.
Well, I didn't do nothing, man. I'd sit there and fucking play video games all day.
Dude,
Go to sleep, wake up, play video games all day.
That was the skinniest I've ever been in my life.
A lot of people that happened to. Like Aiden Adgate. Shout out Aiden. He got
Yeah.
real skinny during COVID. Like a lot of people just like
We were
my
walking
buddy
dog
Kaz
today,
did.
and
Kaz
then-
got really skinny
Yeah.
during COVID. And he was just eating seeds and drinking water and just spitting all day. So it was like, all right, yeah, I guess you're going to lose some water weight at least.
Yeah.
But a lot of people had that like opposite effect. And I found a video when I went to, I was at Wegmans and there was no toilet paper or anything for like that week.
Yeah.
And then it was like on the news. They were like, we have no more toilet paper. It's all gone. and-
Motherfuckers still probably have some of their stash from that
Oh, dude. What's that brand with the Bears? Charmin?
Charmin.
Them Charmin motherfuckers had a boatload, and they weren't worried about it. They were just, the average consumer
What the
was
fuck
like,
did they
this is
care,
terrible.
man? They were making all that fucking money.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, we'll get it out when we can.
And like, I can't imagine how pre-made meals, like, I feel like during COVID, I ate the best I ever did, like, lavishly.
Oh,
Like, you know how, like,
yeah.
millionaires, like, oh, God. you know how like millionaires eat like shit and they get like this weird little belly, and they're just because they're eating like golden plated steaks every hour of the day.
Yeah.
I had like that body archetype for a minute because during class I was cooking steak, and like the one time the teacher I was on the class with, it was Mr. Komazinski. Here's even better. I had a study hall that I had to attend for like the first 2 weeks of school. Study halls you had to call into and attend.
No.
My time. No. My fucking time. So I was making a steak.
How did they force you to do a study hall on Zoom?
And you know what? We listened for about a week, and then we were like, this is stupid as fuck. And we just said, no more. And nobody did it, and they weren't expecting anything of us. But I was making a steak as I was like checking into the class. And you just heard like the bubbling of the butter on the skillet. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, lunch. And I'm realizing I'm making like baked potatoes and like steak. And it's like 10:30 in the morning. Like, I swear to
Still
God.
on the school schedule with that shit.
It was the best years of my life. I ruined my body during COVID too. A lot of partying during COVID. Like, just, there's nothing better to do. And like every night's basically a Friday. Because all you got to do is wake up and click 3 buttons. And then you're in class. And then you don't have to do anything. They don't give a fuck. So we were just smoking weed, getting drunk, just having a great time. And we were all underage, so we had these journeys to go get it still. Like, like, dude, I remember I've had so many weird instances happen when I was going to pick up like a dime bag of weed. And like a lot of that shit happened during COVID. And dude, it was nice, man. I miss it. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You got your phone?
I do have my phone.
I want you to put this up so you can get a visual representation of what I'm showing you. Do you know how to screen mirror on your phone? You want me to do that real quick?
I got
Do you know how you scroll down your screen mirror and then it's Master TV and it will give you a code. I want you guys just to look at something and see it. And then I want you to tell me what occupation it could work. Okay? And I'll tell you what to look up in a second, but let's get the screen mirroring up because I saw this and I shaked. Like, I was scared. And honestly, respect to her. But what you're about to see is...
TV's taking a shit.
Yeah, it is. But you're going to see something American. Extremely American. What is happening? You know what? This happens sometimes. I can do something. Let me troubleshoot. Let me cook. I'm not cooking.
You are not cooking.
I've cooked the TV.
TV is cooked, yeah.
I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah, this is a nice TV too. I got this on sale. I got this on a crate. It was like $400 TV, and we got it for $200. Me and Kenzie split it, and then we bought the mount.
That's why you got it for $200. Is doing this shit.
Dude, this TV is always reliable until these moments, and there's just that camera just looking at us like these fucking momos. This guy's got
Momo.
This guy's
What
got
up, Mo?
You piece of shit.
How you doing?
Dude, you ever see the video of Joey Diaz when he's doing an interview and there's a guy that walks by, he's got long hair. And he's like, "What's up, Tarzan? It's all gonna get better, I promise." And the dude's
Joey
just like,
Diaz.
dude, he's fucking nuts. Is this not gonna work? This might not work.
I don't think it is.
I think the runtime on this has gone on about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. All right, so I'm going to have you just look at it on your phone because I can put a picture up for these fucking momos. I want you to look up Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Yo, I have fucking motherfucker. Yeah, she's
Woman.
Beautiful. She's got muscles on muscles. And no, I think otherwise.
It just looks like Brock Lesnar grew out his hair.
Yeah.
And lost like 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
So, I was just thinking about this last night. It made me laugh. So I just started writing it down. So I just want to hear what you guys think. Brock Lesnar's daughter, because she's an NCAA wrestler for you who aren't aware. And I'm sure I've put this picture somewhere on the screen. That is what that's what we're working with. I want you guys to list off, and I know it's on the spot, but I think it might be easier than you think. Occupations you think Brock Lesnar's daughter could do successfully. My second one is iron worker, bull rider. I think she'd be a fantastic Muay Thai coach. I think she could be a motivational speaker. She could be one of those OnlyFans girls that like beats the shit out of people. Like like do you know Josh Wolf? You know Josh Wolf,
Yeah.
comedian? You ever hear the story about his friend's
Oh my god.
wedding and how he got like the pro wrestling stripper to beat the shit out of him?
Yeah, like the 300-something pound fucking black chick.
That Brock
like,
Lesnar's
eating
daughter
chicken
would be an all pro. It would be awesome. It'd be, it smells so weird, I bet. Like, it'd be bad. And also, I was thinking, because you guys are coming here, corrections officer. I think Brock Lesnar could beat the shit out of a Puerto Rican guy. I think that she could do really well. Dude, all I'm saying is, I think with her, I think she could be an iron worker, but like a rod buster. Pause, I don't mean it like that, but that's what they're called. The guys who lay the foundational rebar, they're called rod busters, and they like pick up these like fucking 200-yard pieces of rebar, and they go 1, 2, 3, and they lift it up, and they get paid per diem. So if you put down a fuck ton of rod, then you make a lot of fucking money. Brock Lesnar's daughter would take those things and shoulder press them on her 30-minute break just to get a pump and feel like she's doing something. That's like the hardest fucking work.
On a fucking oil rig.
An oil rig would be insane. You know what she'd be good?
Asphalt worker.
Like one of the ones that can't even work as fast as the skinny guys, so they just sit on like the rollers all day. As you do that, and you just like fucking, you just start pulling asphalt and shit. Dude, you know what's funny? And I hope you don't want to take this disrespectfully. You laugh like Big AJ.
I laugh like a fucking idiot, dude.
I love it though. Dude, my friend Rudy Rosenhan, he's got this laugh where he's got one of those like specialty wheezes. You know, you got specialty wheeze? Huh? Wait, you what?
That's like a squeaker toy.
A squeaker toy? Dude, I get so wheezy sometimes. And I got a buddy, shout out Jordan Wright, a kid I work with. He's an amateur wrestler, and he was showing me a video, like a 17-minute match. It was him versus his dad. It was sick. But I was slow-moing through, like, the big suplexes and shit.
Yeah.
And there was one where he was like, ugh! Dude, I wheezed for, like, a minute and 30 seconds max. Like, it was insane, dude. I started crying laughing. But you laugh kind of like Big AJ.
Don't start that.
Come on, dude. What about the Rizzler? You don't like the Rizzler? You don't like him?
Fat fuck.
Who's the fat fuck? Big Justice? Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Dude, the honorary Bills fan for some reason. He's like, how you doing? Dude, and I hate the skits that he does when he's like, when a Buffalo guy walks in the deli, he's like, nobody gets hurt.
Nobody gets hurt. How you doing?
Those dudes make so much money. Like the Talk to a girl or Hawk to a, that girl's, she's a $12.5 million net worth.
And just like for a fucking interview on the street.
Thank you. Like, I can't believe it.
Anybody could have said that shit.
Anybody could do that. And it doesn't have to be that. It could be anything.
Yeah.
And you can make money like that. And these fucking just Costco guys, I know it's kind of like, it's slowly slowing down with like how trending they are and how much you see them. But yo, they're everywhere. They were playing basketball in a celebrity basketball game at Madison Square Garden. People dream about playing at Shay's downtown.
Double chocolate cookie. Fuck you.
Dude, do the laugh. Do the do it.
Absolutely. I hate those motherfuckers.
I guarantee I got like 3 clips of you doing that. I'm going to throw them in just all right now. Just loud. They're awesome, though. What about the Rizzler, bro? I want to punch his little ass.
Fucking thing's a bowling ball.
it's a meatball. What the fuck are we working with?
He is just a fucking meatball.
Dude, and there's videos of him with his grandpa, and they're like wholesome Rizzler. But the one time there was this guy, I forget their names, but it's like a dad and a son who had like beef with the Costco guys. And they eventually like made up. I bet it was all like a PR thing.
Yeah.
Which is weird how random people can just have like PR events now, which is kind of my point. I don't get it. But they ended up going on their stream and they start playing the Godfather music. And Rizzler comes out from under the desk because Rizzler's... Dude, how big, like, from the ground do you think Rizzler's? I really think he's like this big. Like, he's quaint. Have you ever seen The Rizzler? He's just this little fat Italian kid who show her The Rizzler. I swear to God, I just want to, I want to grab his cheeks like I'm his grandmother and just fucking, come here, little buddy. Ah, he's so adorable. But I hate how much money he's making. And he came out to the Godfather music. Look at that kid.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, he's sick. He looks great. You'll like
I
him?
want to kick him in the fucking teeth.
I do too. I don't know what it is. He's got a kickable face. Like, I want to kick
You don't
the
have to
shit
get
out.
your leg high.
No, you don't. Dude,
He's
it's a
about
swift
3
kick, too.
He's about 3 feet.
You could use him like a speed bag and just like tie him to a post. But he came out on that stream to the Godfather music and he was like doing the Riz face. And I just can't believe they're making all that money. But I was thinking about it. I'm asking you this because it's money of mine. So if you guys would think this is stupid, whatever. I'm gonna get you a cameo for your wedding.
Steve, I swear to God.
I'm kidding, dude. I promise. I won't do this. But I can pull some strings and find your fucking venue. And all of a sudden they're like, and we have a message from it. And it's like, who the fuck? We didn't go over this in the rehearsal.
Yeah.
And it's like, double choke. And I'll make sure like they just wear the regular. I'll have them wear suits and shit. And I'll have all the family members there. And you're getting married. Sean and Hannah, you're getting married. It'll be great,
I saw
dude.
this TikTok the one time. It was like, is that a double chunk chocolate cookie? It's like, no, AJ, it's divorce papers. Boom!
Dude, oh my God. Man, I want to make money like that.
It's just stupid shit, too.
We can do it.
We
can do it.
Of stupid shit.
Yeah, we should do like a prank video, but now you have a gun. so we can get really famous really fast, but you have to be willing to lose it all. It'll be a big doom. It'll be a big doom. But hey, man, we could. They've been going at the presidents. I'm kidding. I said this on the last podcast. I was talking about killing presidents. And I said, I'm not talking about killing presidents, so we talked about P. Diddy. I'm joking.
What the
We were talking about killing P. Diddy. It was me and Nick.
P. Diddy, dude. What the fuck?
Do you know what my friend, you know Nick Conrad, Nicholas Pickles, he said, we were talking about killing P. Diddy, and he said he'd dress up like a Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is one of the best centers in NBA history. He's a tall black dude, and he's gay. So he said he'd dress up like Dwight Howard because he's been caught wearing a dress before.
Really?
I believe so. And he was like dating a transgender person and he didn't know or something, or he claimed he didn't know. Exactly. So he said he'd dress up like a woman, wait for P. Diddy to, and he would kill him. Like right before. He'd be like, ah! And then just get him and stab him or something.
He was on a suicide watch.
Yeah, well, obviously, because he's trying to get out of jail. They tried to get him, like, bail 3 times. And DiCaprio's out of the country. Wait a minute. Where you at, Leo? Please don't hurt me. Please, God, don't hurt me. I'll take the video down, I promise.
He go.
I swear to God, if I just get, like, GHP in my drink, and I wake up in some guy's fucking van
You're
somewhere.
wake up in another country.
I really hope
You're
not.
gonna wake up on the island.
No, I'm in the center of the temple. I'm like, oh. And then Epstein just comes down like an angel, and he's like, surprise, surprise, motherfucker, I can pull some strings. All right, well, now that we talked about that, and that's behind us.
Real quick, though. 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil.
Weird, right? And there was, I heard clips of people, and they're like, well, he's a black guy. During COVID, you get ashy. You need, moisturizer oils, and I'm like, I don't think that's a good enough argument.
1,000 bottles.
How about the dildos? Do you guys see the fucking bin of dildos they pulled out of this guy's house?
No.
Yo, there's so many dildos. Like, an uncanny amount of dildos. Rainbow. Black. Matte black. Polished gold. Like, everywhere, bro. So many dildos. It was gross. That guy, he should just... And all the people... Did you see the list? I was at the barbershop, and this dude tried to tell me that DeMar Hamlin's on the list. I was fucking smack your teeth out of your mouth right now.
I don't even like DeMar Hamlin.
I hate DeMar Hamlin. I hate him.
Put him on the
He's
list.
playing better. Respect to him, and go Bills, of course.
He's still done jack shit.
Amari Cooper got traded here. How do you feel about it?
I'm happy with that.
I'm
excited
pumped.
to see what he can do.
Young me, he was my favorite player. I just made an episode. I'm probably gonna release it today.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I made a
I'm
video talking
excited
about
to
it.
see what he can do.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what he can do too. I think he's gonna be a good number one. But with Damar
Yeah.
Hamlin, I don't like Damar Hamlin, and I get
He's not okay.
he's not that good.
He's not that good.
He's
And
been
if
playing
that
better,
didn't
though. You
happen
can't
in
negate that.
Cincinnati, he wouldn't be a Bill right now.
I think so. Yeah, I've agreed with that.
I really don't think he would.
And
He's just not.
He's not built like a starting safety. Little skinny
He's not
guy.
built like a starting safety. He doesn't play like he's a starting safety. He doesn't.
No, I don't like him. There's bigger guys who are more athletic.
Either he'd be some shitty special teams guy.
Yep. Dude, at the
or-
Chiefs game last year when they ran that bullshit.
That was like a pre-snap
punt?
gift type deal, though.
Yeah, it's
That
fucking
was
stupid.
that wasn't something that was called from up top.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
incident?
It's like,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
That makes a lot more sense then because I was really mad in the stadium. That's bad. But this barber was trying to tell me that he's on the P. Diddy list technically because he was at the Michael Rubin White Party.
The white party.
And he picked off Tom Brady, which now, I'll put it in here. I made a comment on a video saying that was the biggest impact play of his career. And it's got like 3,000 likes, and people were devastated, bro. They're like, yeah, here comes one of these fucking jokers. And saying I was an asshole and shit. So he's playing a little bit better. So I don't get stabbed by any of the people that might want to stab me now. Dude, it's the biggest thing he's done. He hasn't done anything else.
No.
And then he died the one time. And then they brought out the ambulance.
That
with
was
the
one
3
hell of an
stickers.
impact play, huh?
Dude, that was very impactful. He got Tua.
Two weakest things in the NFL collided. Tua's head and his fucking chest, man. And they
Two
go well.
immovable objects. And not immovable at all. They were the opposite of
Yeah,
immovable.
two very movable objects.
I couldn't believe that. I saw his arm go up like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's it. Toast.
over with,
He's
dude.
got to hang it up, man.
He's coming back. He's going to be back for our game, and we're going to kick the shit out of him. Are you guys going to any Bills games this year?
Well, yeah, we're going to go
the rest
to
of the home
all the
games,
rest of the home games.
All the rest of them? You guys got to shout me out and let me know where you're at, and I'll fucking
We
come
are
over to
gonna
you
be
because I'm going to be at the
right-
games watching, and I have a couple games I'm going to be recording at.
We're going to be near Kettles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, or not. Yeah, tomorrow.
I always park KK. I like KK Mart.
Not far.
KK Mart shut down. The actual
They
food
did.
mart shut down. I
It's closed.
What?
work right near though. Yeah,
I just saw that like 2-3 weeks ago. I drove.
It's
past and I
all
was like,
done.
wait, it was literally just open.
nothing at all. Yeah, just one day. Like the food
It
mart
was
is shut
open for
down.
the home opener, and then it was gone.
Exactly, and I had no clue that was happening. And obviously the property's still there and the family's
Yeah.
still living there. And I doubt just because of the location they're gonna lose that
Right.
because I bet the Bills are gonna be like, yo, 15 million, give me the lot,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, no. They're gonna hold their ground because they make such good money that you can just live off that money.
Yeah.
And like, dude, that's gonna be a great debate. And they're putting they're putting seats in the stadium already. I'm pissed, bro.
So what's making them say it's gonna be 2026?
That's their limit. That is when they have to get it done by. But it's looking like 2025, like dead ass. It's looking like 2025, and I'm
I
not
don't
happy
think it'll
about
be
it.
2025 season. I really don't think it will.
I think so.
I-
They're already doing it.
I don't know.
There's
Really?
still so much that has to get done.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
gonna
of
ship
course.
Right after the season.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
they're
go
gonna
throw
make
your
it.
seats in right now, but
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that
Plumbing.
shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying
all
those
the plumbing,
prices.
all the heating, fucking electrical, all that shit that's gotta fucking go.
Yeah, there's still a
The
base level.
lights.
Dude, it's crazy. I see these guys every morning at Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to them like, how's your day? He goes, it's miserable. This is terrible.
Oh, I believe it.
Those guys are so overworked, but they're not overworked. A lot of tradesmen choose to overwork themselves.
Yeah.
So like I don't think it's the company that's doing it, but they know they can make good money doing it. And there's some funny shit that goes down in those big jobs. And I haven't had the pleasure of working on them. But
I
like,
want to know how many fucking big fuck ups there's been already.
oh, dude, there's got to be billions. See how big those cranes are? You can see them on the 219 from
Yeah.
like Lackawanna. I'm like, holy shit, that's huge. And you know what they're making the old stadium into? Parking
No.
lot.
Really?
Yeah,
Rather
I
than
hate
just
that.
Rip it down.
I
Fill
think
it
you
in?
can make like something out of it. Like not the stadium. You could like destroy the stadium. I get that, but like you should make a fucking museum, a gift shop. You're just gonna make it a parking lot. Like that's just so shitty, bro. We're coming on weird
And
times.
like adding all the fucking suites and shit now, so there's not as much seating.
Yeah, that's so fucking
I don't
annoying.
like that.
And that's all because of, like, a Taylor Swift, which we were discussing before the podcast. Fuck Taylor Swift and everything
Yeah.
she's about. You flipped off Travis Kelce. We'll throw that picture in there. A little couple minutes. That video you showed me, how many likes did that have? You get that blew up a little bit.
I don't know how many. I don't think it was a lot. It was.
It wasn't a lot, though.
Oh, it might be, like, clipped from somebody, though. Either way, somebody caught that shit. Fuck you, Travis Kelce. That's badass, bro. And, like,
Yeah,
we're not
it
going to be able to
was-
do that no more. Because they're going to take all them sweets away. And then those tickets are going to be so fucking expensive,
Yeah.
bro. Like, thank God the Sabres suck. You can still go watch a game. Like, have you watched any of it?
Don't. No, I
Don't.
haven't. I
Don't
was
start
watching
again.
the Yankees fucking Guardians game last night.
I was watching that last night playing poker. Absolutely just...
I love
talking
the
shit.
Yankees, but I don't think they deserve to win that one.
No, that was a really strung out game.
The
At one
last
point...
two relief pitchers, dude, just were shit.
Oh, yeah, they were terrible. And I think...
specific video got 720 likes.
720
Yeah.
likes.
So
You were famous as fuck, bro. Fuck that shit. It's 700 people that saw it. Dude, and that's national television. And you said what? You, like, brushed into Kelsey?
26,000 views, though.
Like, 26,000 motherfuckers seen you flip Travis Kelce off. And that's just on TikTok. Not even counting the people who saw it. And we're not going to be able to get those tickets for a while because we're the average common people. And that's frustrating. And honestly, fuck you for making a new stadium. And they're taking us out of the snow. So, they're making it like a half canopy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get as much snow in like the 300s. And that's where I sit. And I'm like, fuck, that's the best part.
It's going to be like half of the 100s that get the snow.
Really?
Because it's like covering all the 300s, all the 200s, and then like most of the 100s. And then there's like half of it, I would say, from like the
Like,
bottom.
and that's what I want to go for in the winter. That's the whole point of going. Frustrating, folks. Frustrating, but what's not is that it's motherfucking Saturday. My friends are getting married. It's just great times for you guys coming up. And you know what? We're lucky to be alive. We're good, dude. I've had like some weird affirmation type shit in my head recently. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just figure it out and just keep moving forward. And that's what we're doing. And I encourage people
Dude,
to
I
do
always
that.
get like weird shit in my head. Like I'll be sitting at work and I'm like,
My life sucks, cock.
I'm like, yo, I'm really fucking working here.
Yeah.
I'll be like I'm in like in jail right now.
And I'm controlling them like
I'm
animals.
like what the fuck is this?
Dude, I swear to God, that's Coco barking that son of a bitch. That's definitely picking that up. Oh, I love her so much. But no, it's weird though. And it's weird because when you're young, I always feel like I'm like supposed to be somewhere, and I see people doing bigger things than me, and I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to be like having a career in a perfect setting, and man, just go with the fucking flow. Most people that watch this are young like us.
Like,
just keep fucking going with the flow, man.
Like I'm in a good spot, and I'm always just like I see shit, and I'm like, fuck, I'm behind.
Yeah, and you're not. You're just like, you want that for yourself, so that's like a good thing. But I know so
Yeah.
many people, as of like right now in their lives, are just like, fuck, man, I should be like elsewhere. And who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Everybody's in their own position. You guys are in a great position. And I'm so fucking happy to see it. This is great. And be happy, folks. If we can be happy. We got a couple more good days
Gotta
of
be
weather.
happy.
We
Yeah,
need
it's
to
gonna
be happy.
Fucking
Like
Tuesday, it's gonna be
66?
74.
Yep. I'm going golfing. Like, I'm getting them in these fall
I'll
rounds.
be at fucking work.
And soon it'll be fucking, but then you're going to make some money, and then that winter time's going to come around, and we're going to have to snuggle in. Everybody's going to get all warm, and they get their comfy blankets on. And, and your only thing is shoveling snow for like 3 weeks. We get it every year.
3 weeks, my ass, man. You know where the fuck we live, man.
Yeah, it goes on all fucking year.
It'll take you 3 weeks to clear the big storm.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But
Just
you
in
get like
time
that
for the
week.
next one to hit.
We're just coming up on good times, folks, and I hope that everybody is doing well, and I encourage you to try and think better if you're not, because sometimes that happens. And this has been the Old New York Podcast. Thank you guys. You guys are fucking dope for coming on all the time. Okay, dude. That's your lasting moment. I respect that. Yeah, this is episode 23. 23? I think, I don't know. I know you guys don't know, but I'm trying to
I've
think
been
of my head.
slacking on the podcast.
Don't
All
worry
of
about
mine.
it. Dude, I'm slacking on the podcast. I need to do more of them so people can actually see them. But whatever episode this is, Sean Godwin, Hannah Doyle, you can follow all that shit up there. And make sure you follow and share it to your friends. Share it to 5 friends. Why not? Just click the share button.
You're gay.
Thank you. that you're fucking gay and figure it out. And oh my God, is that the puppy? And this is the best ending, folks.
Hello, baby.
The little puppy beans, the little cocoa nuts. Oh, folks, this has been the Old New York Podcast. Thank you guys for coming. And
Thanks for having us, buddy.
go Bills. Fuck the Titans.
Hey, puppy. Hey.